Boys' biggest fans, John Hunter Phillips. Tonight he attended his 30th Beach Boys concert, but this time it was a bit different. Thanks to a local radio station, John won the chance to actually sing on stage with the guys. I caught up with him backstage before the show. Finding out about the Beach Boys.
First time I ever heard the Beach Boys was in 1961 at my parents' summer cottage on the coastline of Connecticut, and I heard Surfin'. And it's just gone on and on ever since then. The first time I heard them in concert, I was about 14 years old in Providence, Rhode Island. And ironically, some years later, around 1978, I met Brian and the rest of the guys backstage and had a long conversation with them. It was surrealistic, unrealistic for me, and I've just been enamored and hypnotized by their sound ever since. It's a dream come true.
Tell me a little bit about, over the years, you know, this is one of those groups who's had, what, 3 decades of hits. I mean, that's pretty unusual.
Sure.
And so their album collection, you know, that they've put out has been fairly phenomenal, and I can't think of another group, maybe the Temptations or Four Tops are one of those groups who've recorded as much, but tell me a little bit about your album collection and how you've kept up with them through that.
Sure, well, the album collection is about that wide when they're lined up like that, and there's probably 50 or 60 albums. I have a lot of import albums as well, and I have In My Room in German, for example, and I just have gotten every one that's come out, and a few that maybe I'm not supposed to have.
And what is your favorite Beach Boys album and your favorite Beach Boys song?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I don't know how to answer it because I love all their stuff. We came in here a moment ago and I heard them practicing Take Good Care of Your Feet. And I know that song, and I thought, I can't believe they're going to do that. But I would say I love Surfer Girl, as they're doing in the background right now, or Good Vibrations, or Heroes and Villains, or even The Lord's Prayer, and a thing called Their Hearts Were Full of Spring, which I would love to be able to have the opportunity to sing with them, even in the men's room. I don't care. I would melt. It makes my heart go pitter-patter to be here. It's a little embarrassing. I'm 44 years old, but this is something I've never let go of since I was a young teenager.
Tell me a little bit about what you have been experiencing today, looking forward to tonight. What are your feelings?
Other than fear and panic, just excitement. As I said, I've met them before, and I'm sure they don't remember me, but just looking forward to doing this and wondering what it's going to be like. I didn't know exactly what the context of the whole thing was going to be, but I'm just as excited as can be. My daughter, when I got the phone call, said, she's 9 years old, said, "Daddy, breathe into a paper bag because you're going to hyperventilate." She chased me around the room and around the house, and I just, I'm going to sing with the Beach Boys. I'm going to sing with the Beach Boys. I was just ecstatic, and I still am. I've recovered a little bit, but now I'm here, and this is just wild. I'm so happy. I couldn't be any happier.
Tell me a little bit about your license plate and how did that come about?
It says, my license plate says BCHBOY for Beach Boy, of course, and that's just a vanity license plate that we decided to stick on the back of my '83 Mustang, and we just applied for it, and it just seemed appropriate because I have always been known since I grew up in Connecticut as the Beach Boy, almost the Phantom Beach Boy, although they say technically Bruce Johnston is the Phantom Beach Boy. But I don't know what to say. I'm just flabbergasted and overwhelmed, but I can't wait.
How would you describe this as a dream or like a dream come true? What would your words be to describe it?
Oh, without question, a dream come true, a fantasy come true. It's just, I couldn't have asked for a better thing. It's just, other than my wife and kids, of course, but this is just outstanding. I've aspired to this for so many years, whether it's just singing Barbara Ann with them or whatever, but I just feel at home with their music. I always have. When I have felt down, they have lightened my hearts. And I love harmony, and I've sung in choirs all my life, and been a musician and been a musician and semi-musician all my life. And this is just utterly unreal for me.
Great. Thanks, John.
You're welcome. Thank you.